All right, footy fans, get ready for another episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Here are your hosts, PJ and Breno.
Oh, hey, footy fans. Welcome back to NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Round one is finally done and dusted, and we already had seen some very interesting results to go through tonight, and a couple of tight ones, a couple of blowouts, and a couple of teams who might already be nervously looking at that gone list. We'll run through the games very shortly, and we'll jump straight into our round two predictions, tips, and a few things that caught our eye over the weekend. But before that, I can't do this alone, of course. Joining me, as always, the man who wishes he got more multis right than Alex Johnston has tries. It's PJ. How you doing, mate?
Hey, buddy. How we doing? I'm feeling a bit dusty today, actually. I must be a Parramatta fan.
Oh.
What a week that was for them. Yeah, not good. But, not feeling the best today. Welcome, everyone online. Please send us your comments. We love to hear from you guys. But what a big round one, Breno. The two huge Vegas games. One upset, one very close encounter of the third kind that we weren't expecting. And then I picked a lot of 1 to 12s last week, Breno. We had some big-ass scores. We'll get right into that.
Yeah, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all that fun stuff. Stay in the loop of what we do. We're just footy fans, just like you. And we're also on YouTube, Facebook, groups, Instagram, also on some audio podcast places like Spotify. But all the fun stuff is right here, so thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we've got a few people watching, that's good. So let's see if there's any news. What do you reckon?
What's out and about?
Footy news. Oh, yeah, here we go. With all this stuff again. It just continues, doesn't it? So last week we were talking about the Zach Lomax saga. Yep, continues. This week, surprise, surprise, he finally landed in the land of Union. Looks like he's set to play with, who was it? The Western Force for 2 years. I think the intention is to return to league after his ban finishes. But to be honest, I'm sick of seeing this in the news. There's got to be something else to talk about. Can we move on yet?
Exactly. He wanted to go to Union. Now it's like, he signed with Super Rugby. That was his plan. He wanted to come back to league because they turned around and offered him half price to what he was getting at the Eels. And he walked out 1 year into a 4-year deal. I'm with you, Breno. I'm sick of talking about it.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later.
Thank God it's over.
I reckon we should talk about something actually really cool. Like, let's, for example, Alex Johnston looks set to, potentially break the all-time try scoring record this weekend. Trying score. He's only 2 off. Well, he's 1 off, equaling the record to Ken Irvine, and if he gets 2,
1 off beating it. And amazingly, Breno, we've got a live interview with Alex Johnston here right now.
Let's bring him in.
G'day, Alex. How you doing? PJ, how you doing? You a bit nervous about the weekend? Yeah, a little bit nervous. Just want to get out of the way, to be honest. Excellent. Well, we all wish you the best, mate, and I hope you get 4 on the Roosters, to be completely honest. Yeah, cheers, PJ. You're a bit of a legend. Thank you.
All right, there's the exclusive, everyone. Thanks for AJ joining us there. Wow.
Love AJ. I love AJ. Go AJ.
Yeah, good on him. Yeah, good luck, mate. Yeah, hopefully he can do it.
Good luck.
It'd be nice if he can do it while you're watching, while they're at home. But see what happens.
Yeah. And the media's talking about, most tries in 53. Most tries ever. Stop saying 53 years. Yes, he's breaking a 53-year-old record, but no one in the history of the game has seen someone score a 213th try. It's never happened.
No.
He is going to do something that no one... It's such a special moment, man.
Yeah.
It's such a special moment. If the Roosters weren't charging $67.50 per seat, I'd probably be there.
So do you reckon people are going to storm the ground, even though the NRL said, nah, can't do it, we're going to fine you?
No,
are they going to restrain themselves?
I spoke to Nick Politis earlier today, so they've given their security guards tasers. So if any South fans go on the field, they can tase them and put them down. So I wouldn't recommend that at all. They've doubled security apparently. That's true.
Yeah, okay.
The last bit was just a joke, but they've doubled security, and they don't want this celebration on their home turf. I actually hope he doesn't break it this week. I hope he gets one.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
He equals it, and then he breaks it against the West Tigers up
do
at
it at home.
Gosford, because all the fans will storm the field, and we don't have to worry about what the bloody Roosters think.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, go AJ. Hope
Good
you
on
score a
him.
hat-trick.
Hope he does too.
Yeah, go.
All right, let's. What happened last week? Let's check out what's the score.
What's the score?
What's the score, bro?
What's the score? Hey, buddy, what's the score? What's the score?
All right, round one done and dusted. Let's quickly run through some of the results. So yeah, Las Vegas. Don't need to talk about that. We did that last week. But Knights and Bulldogs got up. Back in Australia, it continued over the weekend. Storm absolutely demolished the Eels. 9 tries to 1, 52-4. Eels scoring the first try. I'm like, oh, here we go. They might actually be having a go. Nah, that was the end of it. Sorry, Para fans. Yeah, you might be on the gone list. It's not your year this year by the look of it.
Tragedy. Yeah, I really thought Parramatta would have a go. I think it was Mark Guy, might have been Blocker Roach on the radio saying that it's all about the attitude and Parramatta have a different mentality this year, and then they come out and do that. I mean, if I was Parramatta, if I was Jason Rolls, I'd be sending a very stern email to the NRL going, hey, that's 2 years in a row, buddy. We don't want to play the Storm round 1 next year. Thank you very much. But, it looks like Anthony won.
Sorry,
go.
No, I'm just going to say that they keep their record going 23 years in a row, I think it is. They've won every round 1 game. Whatever.
It's such a stitch up to give them Storm 2 years in a row.
Yes.
Like, no one wants that. Even South Dolphins, this is 2 years in a row as well for them. There's probably other ones I can't remember, but I thought the interesting score of the week there, Breno, that Penrith won 26 to the Broncos' red compact disc. What's going on there?
It's a donut.
Is that a 0?
It's a donut.
Oh, it's a donut. It's got sprinkles. I see it now. It was a red compact disc.
There was something else that bugged you in that game too, wasn't there, PJ? There was in the chat you were going on about how the 0 for the Broncos not being centered. There it is. Oh, dear. OCD alert. Because at the left alignment for about 30 minutes. Yeah. But it was magically fixed, thankfully, because that 0 didn't change at all for the whole game. So lucky they fixed that for you. You would have lost your plot.
Yeah, you got to sit down all night. I think when Penrith got to double figures, it kind of realigned itself. I don't know. But Channel 9, do better with your graphics there. Sharkies put the Titans to the sword. I thought that could be a 13+ match, that one. And Manly, 14 down, 14 up.
Wow, this was a great game in
the
end. Yeah.
Then 28-14 down, and then they come back and equalise it 28 all.
Yeah.
And then Raiders kick an extra time field goal. So what a cracking match. I thought
in
that was
end,
great.
I thought the first half was boring as batshit. It only got good the last probably 20 minutes of that game when they started catching up and made a game of it. It was like, oh, okay, they're playing football now. Yeah, it was a good finish.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favourite game, guys? Everyone listening at home, I just put a question up there. Make sure you comment. Let us know what your favourite game on the weekend. Mine was clearly the Rabbitohs.
Clearly, that was great, wasn't it? That had a great effort, yeah. Even though it was a high-scoring game, you guys controlled that game, I reckon.
Yeah, we were in it, and Redcliffe got back to almost
in the end,
back to 6 points. Cody Walker got a game-changing 40-20, and that was it. We scored from that, and we never looked back. So thought that was really good. And the Warriors, I thought they were outstanding against the Roosters. They're usually up. I was saying last week that the up teams, I didn't think they'd win by that much.
No.
Roosters shocked me a little bit. Cherry Evans was all over the shop, and I did say it'll take him a couple of games to work out his mojo. Hopefully that starts next week, not this week.
So unfortunately, I've got to put this screen up on in round 1. So according to our completely scientific and totally serious statistic, no team that has conceded 50 points in a match has ever gone on to win the premiership. So congratulations, Eels and Titans. Your year is pretty much over. Bit sad.
Yeah, Titans and Eels fan, we still love you here at NRL Live Chat 2.0. So keep coming. But as to lifting anything other than some forwards, it's over.
Here's another one, thanks to Random Stats Guy. All the bottom 4 teams in the trials all got up, and some of them very convincingly. So just goes to show trials don't mean anything.
Trials don't mean anything at all, mate. Penrith was 16th, Storm 15th, Knights 14th, and Warriors 13th, and they all smacked them.
Smashed it.
So,
all right.
A lot of pressure on Todd Payton this week, Breno, after the performance against the Knights. Yeah. A lot of people predicting he'll be the first coach fired. I'm not sure. I think they might bounce back this week, but let's get into this week in a minute.
We can. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Wow, straight into it. Before that, let's look at our tips. We did all right.
Can we go back to the points table, mate? With you and I in the top 6, I'd just like to dwell on that a little bit more. Can we have a little look back at the points table?
Stop the count. That's it. Let's go to finals right now.
Finals. Storm leading the way, and the Sharks both putting 50 points on their opponents. So
it's pretty close to my prediction.
Yeah, we thought they'd be up there. Rabbitohs and Knights, God bless them. Yeah. Go the Rabbits and the Knights. And West Tigers just outside the 8 as they normally are, and they didn't even get to play.
Yeah, they've done well there.
All right, sorry, now we're into
finals kick off next week. All right. There's our tips. So you got 6, I got 5.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of interesting
just
results.
The Manly game.
Yeah.
Just the Manly game, the difference there, and that went down to the bloody wire. So I got lucky.
Oh, I was so close.
I got lucky. Yeah. I was pretty confident about the Warriors. You went Roosters, and we both thought the Broncos would suck. I thought the Cowboys Knights game would be close, but I did lean Cowboys' way. So
I was yelling at the screen that the Raiders Manly game, like I can't believe I'm going for Manly. Anyway,
yeah, that's tough. It's a tough job going for Manly. G'day to all the Manly fans out there.
Yeah, don't dislike us either. All right, so we hate everyone equally. No. Thursday night game, that's tonight, and there's a little timer up there. We've got 2 hours and 9 minutes for this one to kick off. The Broncos looking to bounce back after being kept scoreless in round 1, while the Eels are trying to respond after that 52-4 demolition by Melbourne. Key matchups here, Reece Walsh and Adam Reynolds up against the Eels halves, Mitchell Moses and Jonah Pezzett. Parramatta also got a boost with Josh Adokar. He's back on the
John
wing.
Adokar.
I'm going to finish my words.
It's like Bill Rothman.
Stop it. So, both teams are desperate for a win here, but I've gone Broncos 1-12.
Yeah, I've also got Broncos 1-12. I don't have any faith in Parramatta after last week's terrible performance. Storm weren't even full strength. Harry Grant was off the field for a number of minutes as well. Adokar will add some strike power, but their defence has been really poor in that game last week. Jermaine Hopgood, massive out. They need someone like him in the back row. Jack DeBellin really didn't have the impact I was expecting, and he was kind of copping in the media this week as well. So he's going to have to fire up. He's going to have to fire up if he's thinking he's going to be a starter at the Parramatta Eels after moving from the Dragons in the off-season. We've got a few comments, Breno, too. We've got Ash Barr. Good to see you guys back. Looking forward to the season ahead. Thanks, Ash. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for that.
Ash is a big Bunnies fan, and Pickaninny. Hey, Pickaninny, that's a cool name.
Yeah, you're back
he
again.
says, we can watch live game here. No, this is live chats. It is not live stream. So we'll talk about it, but we won't play it for you. That's illegal. I hope he just left the chat.
And bye. Okay, so next game up, we've got the Warriors. Very impressive in round 1, and they return home to Auckland full of confidence. They're unchanged after their big win. And Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, how many times the commentator's going to say that name this weekend? He brings up his 150th game for the club. The Raiders also come in with momentum after a last-minute win over Manly. So this shapes as a real physical contest through the middle. And I've gone Warriors 1-12. You've gone Raiders there.
Yeah, I've gone Raiders, the most hyphenated team in the NRL, have a hyphenation coming their way, I reckon, and that is close loss. So I think the Raiders looked good last week. They had a couple of moments where they kind of clicked off, and they'll need to be better than that. Warriors will be buzzing from round one, but they've got to keep that attitude. And that's what they struggle with, that consistency. So I reckon the Raiders will do the job here in Auckland in the early match. Be a good game though.
Yeah, I think so. There's a few interesting ones this weekend, but here's one of the big ones: Roosters versus Rabbitohs. We were talking about before. The first Sydney Derby of the season. PJ's excited. I can see his nipples go hard from here. Souths come in after scoring 40 points in round one, and Roosters a bit disappointing last week. The big battle here will be James Tedesco versus Tron Mitchell, plus the halves matchup, Sam Walker and Cody Walker. The Walkers. Big question is, will he do it? If you know, you know. Yep. Will Alex Johnston break that record? And will the crowd disregard all requests from the NRL? Do not run out.
Do not run on the field.
This game's going to be spicy.
Yeah, not a big fan of the Roosters at the best of times. But, yeah, a couple of injuries for the Bunnies with Ashton Ward getting injured last week. So they've kind of lost one. The Roosters have lost a couple. No for Little White. Now Fahu, or whatever it is. He's back. Egan Butcher had a crash with Billy Smith on the e-bike. Rumours are Billy Smith will be out. I hope he's in because he's a dead set turnstile. So, it'll be a tough match. Roosters always fire up for this one. The crowd will be amped.
Yep,
and it's anyone's game, mate. Rabbitohs showed they can score some points last week, but they've got to be better than 30-point defence if they're going to beat the Roosters.
Absolutely. Should be a good game. All right.
Rabbitohs 1-12. I'm going 2012.
He's picking the score 2012. All right, yeah. Okay, Saturday afternoon at Leichhardt, we've got the Tigers looking to get their season started after an awesome win against the Bye last week. Anyway, poor buggers. They had the week off. Not fun. They've been sitting there watching all this great football over the last 2 weeks. They finally take the field. So you got Luai and Dewey running the halves. We got Kai Pearce-Paul makes his Tigers debut in the back row. Good luck. Don't expect too many offloads from him, just saying. He didn't do much for the Knights, to be honest.
Yeah. But, a few extra ins for the Cowboys. No one really of note. So this will be very close, I reckon. This will be like a 26-24. I think it really can go either way. I'm going Cowboys just because I think they were so bad last game against the Knights. You know, they have to win this game. If they're going to be playoff bound, they have to beat the Tigers. Sure. They're the teams they've got to be beating, and they've absolutely got to win this one. So I reckon Cowboys by 2, maybe 28-26.
It's the other way too. If Tigers want to make a statement and have that push to the finals, they need to win this game too. Yeah, this is the game. This is the game they need to win. Yeah. Start early.
Happy. It's a good forward pack. You know, and they've got plenty of points on the bench with Taruva. The back line with Taruva and Buller. And, you know, those guys, Taylor May. So there's absolutely points. It'll be a high scorer. I'll go 28-26 Cowboys.
There you go.
Get himself a cowboy.
Saturday evening at Wynn Stadium, we've got the Dragons. They pushed the Dogs all the way in Vegas, but now face one of the toughest tasks in the NRL. That's the Melbourne Storm. And they were dominant last weekend with scoring 52 points. And they're largely unchanged with Harry Grant, Cam Munster and Hughes steering the side. The Dragons will need a huge game from Gutherson and Holmes, Valentine Holmes. I can't see it though. I've got Storm 13+.
Yeah, I've got Storm 13+ too, mate. The only thing that won't be happening for the Dragons at Wynn Stadium is a win.
A win?
The Storm will be too good. Probably in that high 1-12. I'm going 13+ just because they were so good last week.
Yeah.
Dragons aren't a team that can kind of put the back-to-back performance together. And despite they lost round one, it was 15-14 against the Bulldogs. So that was a great effort from the Dragons. this is a whole nother level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to end bad. Sorry, Dragons fans.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry.
Saying it.
All right, Saturday night. This one should be another blockbuster. Probably the game of the round, I reckon. Panthers were clinical in shutting out the Broncos, while the Sharks were just as impressive, scoring 50 points in round one. This one features the big halves showdown. You got Cleary versus Hines. Both teams come in unchanged after some big wins, so this should be a high quality clash, I reckon. But I've gone Sharks 1-12. Should be a close one.
Yeah, I'm going Roosters Rabbitohs, by the way. Match of the round. Match of the round. But this will be the second best match of the round. This is going to be a cracker. Up in Bathurst, so the Sharkies have got to get these sorts of wins against the top teams. They can beat all the bottom teams by 50, as they showed last week. Mm-hmm. But beating the Storm, the Panthers, the top teams in the competition has been their Achilles heel for the last 3-4 years, despite the fact they've had really, really good seasons. So they've got to send a message. Like they scored plenty of points last week. Braden Trindle was freaking outstanding. 2 tries, 4 tries. If that game went on, he would have scored 10. Fair dinkum. He was so good. Britton Nakora was also in really good form. So I've got maybe a field goal, Breno. I'm thinking like 21-20. Yeah, 21-20 to the Panthers. Cleary will get a field goal. It'll be
first set of
close.
6. Just get up there and kick a field goal. Just get it done.
Eric Sim that shit. Yeah, get the Eric Sims on. So yeah, really close game. I hope the Sharks win. Obviously married to a Sharkies fan.
Yeah,
so,
you really need that to happen. Yeah. All right, Sunday Arvo, we head over to Four Pines. This might be the match of the round. No, just jokes. Manly return home after the heartbreaking 1-point loss to Canberra, while the Knights are coming off a strong win in Vegas. Key matchups here: Turbo versus Ponga. 2 of the most dangerous players in the competition. Newcastle also bringing Sandon Smith at 5/8 with Fletcher Sharp still on the sideline. Hopefully he's back next week. But super keen for this one. And old rivals for the Seagulls and the Knights, hoping Knights can back up their Vegas win. And I've got them 1-12. Come on, boys, let's do it.
Yeah, 97 grand final all over again. But, big congratulations to the Manly Warringah Seagulls. They did lose last week, but they did successfully get through a game without losing one of their 3 Travojeviches. So
yes.
Well done. That's a rare feat for the Manly team. They usually lose one of them. But, super close game, this one. I'm going Manly probably 24-20. I think the Knights showed last week that they're a different team. They've got some points in them. Fletcher Sharp, massive loss. Yeah. Massive loss. Sandon Smith played really well for the Roosters last year, so I don't think he's going to drop too much for them. I don't think it's going to be a big step down, but Fletcher Sharp is such a talent. If only he could stay healthy, mate. It's like Tommy Turbo, Why to some of the most gifted and exciting players to watch, why do they have to be the injury-prone ones?
It's hard, yeah. So
it's really disappointing.
I'm a big fan of Bradman Best too, and he seems to do that too. He gets injured and he's out for a while, you got him and Fletch Sharp. It's like they're out. It's like they're some of the key players that get us through the line.
Sorry.
You're right, go.
I was just going to say the backlines against each other too.
Yeah,
absolutely supercharged backlines. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Saab versus Dom Young, like probably 2 of the quickest in the comp. Like, wow.
I'm really looking forward to the point scoring in this game.
Yeah.
And a big shout out to Dylan Lucas. I thought he was phenomenal last week. Well. I didn't even know who he was. And he was absolutely phenomenal against the Cowboys. He needs to back up that performance with another big forward minute. Helped Jacob Saifidi out in the forward pack, and Frizzy was really good too. So this will be a close one. But I'll probably go Manly 24-20.
Okay.
Good luck, Breno. I'm cheering for you.
Hey, I was at the shopping centre today, and I had my night shirt on, of course, and just stand there, mind my own business. Some dude walks past, goes, "Go Manly." I'm like, whatever. We're bringing 97 vibes. You watch out.
Yep. Aaron Albert, eat your heart out.
All right, so Dolphins up against the Titans on Sunday night. Dolphins will want to tighten up the defensive efforts after conceding 40 points to Souths, while the Titans are trying to respond after a 50-10 loss to Cronulla. Dolphins welcome Max Plath and Rick Stone back on the bench. I try not to. Titans stick with the same squad despite the heavy defeat. So both teams will see this as a very winnable game, but I'm feeling the Titans aren't up to the task right now, and Dolphins will get a massive 13 plus here, I reckon.
Yeah, massive correction here for the Titans. They're in damage control. It's round 2. Like seriously, yeah. They haven't even played one of, like, Sharks are a very good attacking team. But they haven't even played, like, one of the top teams, and geez, they're right down the bottom of the table, right where they didn't want to be. They did not look interested at all. The Sharks just put them to the sword. And so did the Bunnies. Like with the Dolphins last week, I felt South were kind of controlling the game. They kind of had a snooze early in the second half, and the Dolphins got 2 quick tries, and then a brilliant 40-20 by Cody Walker set up a try, and then South ran away with it and always conceded a late try. So if you're ever betting on South, the other team's going to score the last try, 100%. But yeah, I think the Dolphins will win. I think it'll be, that 30-12 kind of area. It's not going to be a whopping, but it'll be 13 plus. I think the Titans are going to. They've got it. Like Kinney looked really poor at fullback. AJ Brimson's a fantastic fullback, but they don't have a 6. They got Lockie Elias, who was basically the bench 7 from the Dragons last year, and he's the starter. So, like, their spine is just atrocious, and they've got to turn that around very quickly.
Like I said, I can't see it happening. Yeah. What
Well,
about different?
You've gone Sharks. I've gone Manly. You've gone Knights.
There's a few different there.
Interesting.
It might sort us out a bit.
Yep.
Early days.
What's your score? Let us know in the chat. I'm 6. Breno's 5. What's your score? Let us know in the chat. We haven't got the points table this week because it's only round 1. We don't get too carried away. But someone might be second. After he picked the perfect round last year, and then went to Pete.
Damo, the Knights flag man, he's coming first. He's had a great start. He only got 1 wrong. So
great job, flag
good
man.
on him. Yeah,
great job, flag man. Big shout out. Love the flag
he's
man.
a fan of the show. Yeah, haven't seen him tonight, but yeah.
Yep.
All right, we've got something new for you, everyone. Brand new segment on NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Here we go. That's a bit fancy, isn't it?
Oh, that's very fancy.
All right,
You vote.
This one's simple. Yeah, we vote and you vote for the inaugural NRL Live Chat Medal. Now, before we get into it, just remember this is a brand new segment. We're still trying to figure out a few things and putting it all together as we go, but mainly because we only had 1 round so far. So stick with us. So here's how it works. So each week after all the games are finished, we'll post a Player of the Week poll in the group, and we want you guys to jump in and vote. Now, we had a bit of a chatter last week, and there's a few sooks in there as well. Why is this guy there? Why isn't that guy there? So let's explain it. We're going to nominate 1 player from each winning team, which gives us 8 players in the poll. We can adjust that a bit, and we can't have every good player in there from the round. It's just too many players. So maybe we might tweak it. We might put a couple extra players in there, but we'll figure that out. But there
are 2 standouts. We might slip an extra one in. I like slipping an extra one in at the time, Breno.
Oh dear. Yeah. So we might tweak it a bit. So maybe we might chuck a few more in there. But what we will try to do is pick some players that we think stood out the most. So not like Clarkie's page or the Mole or NRL Stats Department. and not just whoever the Dally M votes are. This is our version from us as fans, and the big difference is you guys actually get to have a say. So no one else really does this. So this is meant to be a little bit of fun as well. So just a quick warning, this might sound like a bit of a rant, but if you don't like the players we put in the poll, don't vote. Or stop being a sook, pick another player and scroll on. So PJ, let's get into our round 1 NRL Live Chat Medal nominees. Where should we start? Do you want to start with a poll first, or do you want to have a go first? Or
Let's go. Yeah, I've got a massive delay on the thing, so you got to push my button very early.
Oh, we're doing you going first, eh? You're going to go first? There we go.
I'll start with the poll. Start with the poll. Fans go first.
All right. So there's our poll. We had.
Here's my vote. So start with me.
It was a bit of a sneaky. Yeah. So, like I said, just bear with us. We're trying to get this right. So obviously, Harry Grant was absolutely dominant there, with almost half of the vote going to him. Outstanding effort last week.
Yep, Nathan Cleary in second spot with 17%. And then Latrell Mitchell and Kalen Ponga equal with 9%, Breno.
Ponga had a good run to start with, but he dropped off, and Harry Grant just ran away with it with the votes. So, and there was over 300 votes. So thanks everyone for voting. It's made it pretty clear who was the winner of that one.
Yep.
All right, who's up next? I did it before, so let's just put it back up there. Oh look, there's PJ's vote.
Oh, it's my vote. Oh. Yeah, so I couldn't go past Braden Trindle. I thought he was absolutely outstanding. Tore the Titans apart, and you got to kind of take into consideration the opponent as well. So I tried to do that as best I could, but Harry Grant, 2 points for him. Yeah. I thought he was great, even though Parramatta were terrible, and I thought Kalen Ponga was really orchestrating that victory over the Cowboys. So 3 for Braden Trindle, 2 for Harry Grant, 1 for Ponga.
Oh, Ponga. Very nice. All right, here's my vote. So I've clearly Ponga. Come on. There's no bias here. No bias here, but no, it was great to see him back on the field, and you think he hasn't left the field. He just absolutely dominated. He controlled absolutely every aspect of that game. So I can't go past him for the 3. Harry Grant as well, exactly the same for the Storm. He just controlled everything, was in everything. So he gets my 2 points. And there's a bit of a surprise for you. Latrell Mitchell, give him the 1 point. He done really well too. He scored a couple of tries, and every time I looked up at the screen, here he is doing something. So I thought, I'll give you.
He was my 1 point. He nearly got 3rd place from Ponga, but I just saw Ponga. It was such a great all-round performance. Yeah.
So that's our votes. We've got a bit of a leaderboard there, so it's only early, but this will evolve obviously over the weeks to come. But there's our leaderboard for round 1.
Nice.
Exciting stuff. Yeah, so make sure you get in and vote when we put the poll up on Sunday or Monday, whatever day we get a chance to chuck it up there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 3 points for the best player, 2 points for the second best, 1 point for the third. Is that why it works, Breno?
That's for us, yeah. And the top player for the vote gets 5 points. So it's very influential, yeah.
Wow, all right, that's good for Harry Grant. Racist and 9 points at the top of the league.
Yeah, good start. So I've got a good feeling about this next.
I've got to point out the counter. I don't know if anyone's noticed that counter there. Broncos, Eels, 1 hour, 47 minutes and 43 seconds. So massive game tonight. I'm really looking forward to this one, Breno.
Yeah, it should be good. As long as Eels might turn up this week, and hopefully Broncos might actually score a point this week. You'd assume they will.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, so I've got a really good feeling about this next segment, though. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What is it?
PJ's tip of the week.
Hey.
Oh, there we go. So, yeah, PJ's tip of the week. Last week, how close was I? Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
So
Storm,
Other way.
Raiders, Rabbitohs, all correct. Rabbitohs 1 to 12 correct. Raiders 1 to 12 correct. Just didn't. I'm pointing the wrong way. Just didn't get the Storm margin right. What a shame. What a shame. So very close. I was very happy with the performance. I was very angry at the Eels last week. I was throwing chairs. There we go. Throwing chairs because I wasn't happy. So I now have my multi of the week. This is a dead set ripper. And by the way, Breno, I was one leg off getting my actual multi up last week.
Bugger.
I just needed Phil and Collo to score for the Dolphins, and I had it. So Broncos 1 to 12. Then we have Storm 13 plus. And then we have Dolphins 13 plus. So if you want to make $1 million, Broncos 1 to 12, Storm 1 to 12, Dolphins 13 plus. Parramatta, don't do it to me again, okay? Don't do it to me again. Do not let them win 13 plus and screw me over 2 weeks in a row. Gamble responsibly.
Gamble responsibly.
PJ's tip of the week.
I love those glasses. I love those glasses. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I couldn't change the intro to that this year. I've got to keep that. It's cool.
Stick with it.
There you go. So you're excited for the Bunnies game?
I'm excited for the Bunnies. Now we've got a lot of really good games.
There are some good games. Yeah, unreal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully your team gets up. Hopefully my team gets up, and we come back and we're happy again next week.
That's the plan, man.
That's
So
the
make
plan.
sure you join us in the live chat. Unfortunately, Facebook changed the way the live chat works, so we can't invite everyone like we used to. You got to look for the post to get in there. But once you're in there, you're in there. So join up. Please join up. We love chatting during the game. That's the point of Live Chat 2.0, is we can chat about the game while it's on. For those who don't have it on television, we're letting them know the scores and what's happening. And for those who do, we're just having a yarn.
Bit of
really
banter as well.
Exactly,
We talk about how the scoreboard is off center, and it's fun.
Yep.
All that fun stuff.
All that fun stuff. All right, everyone. Thank you very much, and we'll see you online.
Thanks for joining us. Having a good night.
Thanks for tuning in to another action-packed episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out all of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 action on our Facebook group page. Come and join the chat. Goodbye.